So I'm gonna do one of these games where it's how you actually get carried in low elo. Like I'm not high elo. Like, we can see this right now. I'm platinum in TFT. I'm only gold and silver 3 flex. I'm not the highest elo in the world, but I feel like some people just don't know how to get carried in games. So I was getting carried. I was not winning. So let me see if this perspective works fine. Yeah, this should be fine. So you can kind of see what I'm looking at here, what my item buys are. We can kind of see a couple of other things. So I'm going against the Darius, and I saw it at the very beginning. So I was just thinking, okay, going against Darius, not going to do well. So I was like, literally saying here is like it's going to be a shitty lane for me. It's just like going to be crazy, to be honest. like so if we kind of fast forward a little bit, we don't need to sit here. This is typically how this trade goes here. So I started W. I'm standing behind because he does have a better level 1. That's why I slammed the angry B, obviously. You got to. He's emoting me. My minions didn't hit enough. He's right max range there, so I'm like, okay, I can get a couple of procs. And right now I'm just trying to get a grass proc. But he has a good trade here. He's out of range, so he's actually close to dead. If I had more minions, if I had more minion deaths, if I had more XP, I would have actually went in on him at level 2. But he gets to level 2 before me. He's max raging me multiple times. So I'm like, okay, I can't fight this guy. So I'm just trying to sit back and do a couple of things. Let's see, can I actually speed it up? So we're going here. We hit level 3. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, it says it's shift. Okay. That slows it down. So, yep, I'm low. I see my guy here, and all I'm thinking is, okay, I can't actually. My dogs are going outside. I can't actually do much, so I'm actually like waiting for for our graves to come up here. As we can see, I'm at 300 health. I'm like, okay, cool. What am I gonna do here? Graves is gonna come up. I'm like, okay, this should be okay. He flashes. I'm like, we can't do anything. I'm gonna go back and try to get some minions. But I'm missing pings because beforehand, he actually could have came earlier when he was pushing into me when I wasn't as low health. And that's fine. I'm like, okay, I can't do anything. I just need to try to farm. And then I pinged him back because he has no flash, so we actually do win this trade, but he backed. So I'm gonna die here pretty soon because I get greedy. I was going to back and I was like, no, I need to get XP, so it is what it is. So I knew I had to hit that minion, auto, Q auto reset. Sometimes it's hard. I suck at farming, so whatever. Obviously, because I just missed that farm. So you can see I'm at extremely low health. I say in the game at this moment, he's probably gonna dive me and kill me. So, like, it happens as well. But I say he's probably gonna dive me and kill me. I was like, but I don't. I'm in like a conundrum. I didn't want to back to get. I should have just backed and TP'd in to not have the death. But this is where I got greedy there, was for that minion, and I jumped back in, and that's the greed. So I instantly died, and I was like, fuck. I was like, Darius, no R. Nothing. So, can skip ahead a little bit. So if we see our team, we're 5-3. I don't remember what I was going to type here. Actually, I didn't even type anything. I decided not to. So now I definitely know this the rest of this game. I'm just kind of bucked, and I can't do anything against the Darius. Sorry, I can't, like, for some reason Outplay doesn't let me do. Oh, it does. So if we go to 2 times speed here. See, I'm going down. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need to make a play somewhere else. I'm like, okay, let's get Scuttle. So I'm pinging the Scuttle for Graves to come, and he goes and take Raptors as well. So that's kind of weird, because we could have gotten Scuttle faster, and then he could have went to there, but it's fine because he sees me on it, so it doesn't matter. I then proceed to ward for him so he can see, and I'm pinging that, but we have no vision of Kane. Now we have vision of Kane. He actually could have came down and grabbed that Rift Herald, but we did it. So if you can see, I'm standing really, really far back at this point because I know I can't fight the Darius, and he's 2 levels ahead of me. Wait, let's scroll back a little bit. I think yeah, right there. So this is the ranks of the people I'm playing against. So you can see this is all lower elo. Porfis does a good job. Like, it's fine here, but you can see. So 4, but that's how it works. All right, back to the video. Okay. Anyways, so I'm just gonna sit here and just try to absorb XP. I'm gonna do nothing because we were 5-5. My Akali's an auto pick Akali, and so that they play a lot of Akali. Versus, like, my job is just to try to get as much farm and not get Darius any more fed than he already is by killing me. So I'm pushing this out because I'm like, okay, he backed, and I need to try to get as much farm as possible because I can't actually step up to him to get farm. Typically you wouldn't do this. And I see him come back, and I just run away. And then I sit and I try to get into XP range. So I'm just standing here, letting him push, keeping a distance away from him. Even though I'm Camille, I can't always hit E. Like, can't always just rely on that, and I missed that, so I just ran away because I know he could have E'd me. Thank God I found the 2 times speed button. So if we see, we got another kill on the map. So I'm like, okay, my team is doing okay now. I don't need to carry, because I can't do anything against Darius. He has a kill on me. You just can't. Like, when you're in a matchup like this, if you don't get ahead, you just lose. I just ping missing. We see Akali's on a killing spree. This was actually a decent play by the Graves to stop this Rift Herald. I come down to try to help because Graves was pretty strong. Boom, don't see it. Go back to lane. They're going to go towards drag. We see Darius is still topside. Darius is kind of griefing, though, because he went Ignite and not Ghost. So my man's griefing out here. Anyways, yeah, I ward there. I'm pinging, like, okay, he's gone. Now he's here. I just want to keep, the biggest thing is I just want to always keep vision of where Darius is for my team to be able to fight the winning 4v5. So they're fighting mid lane. I'm only really giving my POV, like, from this video recorder because this is what I'm doing, and I'm not really seeing how they're fighting. I don't span the map. So we see Kane's bot side. Akali's going bot. So I'm just going to still stay within XP range. He has the advantage. So that's the whole key, is just stay within XP range. And here I see Graves is taking Rift Herald. We saw Kane bot. So my job here, as you can see, I actually walk up into a more dangerous area to keep Darius here on purpose. I was like, because I want to keep vision of Darius, so Graves gets a free Rift Herald. I jungle a lot, and this is what I want my top laner to do, is just keep the vision on Darius. Like, keep him there in the lane. So then I can freely take it if we see their jungler bot side. Like, if your jungler cannot solo Rift Herald, it's weird. If they're pinging, that they can solo it for even at quarter HP. No, I have to fly out tomorrow, so I'm getting notifications of my flight. Anyways, you can keep seeing, like, I'm continually farming. We're up by 5 kills now, so we have the gold advantage. My job is just to not feed. I know at some point, like, Camille is technically a carry champion. I'm not a carry right now. Darius has not been in any fights. Team is winning 4v4. You just got a triple kill on the Grays. I'm like, okay, definitely just going to get carried this game. So you just sit and you play for your team. So I was doing the math on it. I think so. I had one death, doesn't count for any gold gain. So I think it's around 80 CS that you can buy with, like, my build minus the what is that, cloak? Not the cloak, minus the chain, like the vest or whatever. You can get your item, and you can see right there I told Heimerdinger not to come because he sees that I'm losing lane, and it's very typical that somebody wants to come top to try and help you. I told him, don't come here. I don't feed him more than he already has fed. So just leave my lane fucking alone. It's way better to just leave it alone and let Darius go do whatever Darius is doing. So I see Darius is in mid lane here now, and I'm like, okay, I can push. I can actually try to get some farm, try to get some pressure on this turret. Darius is still mid. I TP because it's like, okay, I can help the team now. So, ult him. We go in there. We're fine. Now we're just going to get this tower. See, go on her. She's good. So here, I also do the same thing. So if we rewind a second, I'll actually slow down. So here I'm like, okay, she's almost dead. She used her E already. She doesn't have CDR. I'm just going to go in, jump in, hit, kill her, and walk out. Boom. Now I'm back, and that's how I'm helping the team. And then I'm saying, like, good job, ignore me is the best play, to be honest. Because it is. Sometimes people want to come help you, and you're going to, like, cry for help. Sometimes you just don't need help. I'm farming at 5 CS a minute, which is okay into a Darius lane, especially when I'm losing. I have a kill. My gold is fine. I have a Divine Sunder. And I'm telling mid should go by, like, we should just swap, but then they're just going to fight here and win. Because right now, look at the score. It's 22-7. And you guys have probably been in this game if you're watching this video. When it's 22-7, you've still lost games like this because of stupid plays that maybe your top laner feels they should do something. Maybe somebody else feels they're, like, too confident. No. Just play around your fed people and let them carry you. If their person's as fed as my freaking Varus is, you definitely want to just let them win. Like, to let them carry you to the victory. So yeah, we're going to get Dragon. What's up? Cool. I'm doing a video. So here I'm like, okay, I can go in, I can help the team because I'm actually decent. So I'm going to ult a Darius so he can't get in, and I ignited him. Jump in. Kill that person. Yeah, as you see, Varus is extremely fed. I keep pinging. I keep, like, doing it. I can show you how fed he is. Yeah, so Varus is 11-0. Kali is 6-2. Graves is 4-2. So in retrospect, this game should be over, but if you're, like I said, watching this video, you've been in these situations where then somebody just ints their brains out and starts feeding, or your top laner feels like they can keep fighting. Like, nope, this is what this video is for. Don't keep fighting. Okay, so the game's going to be over pretty soon. So now I'm just grouping with the team. I don't really need that much gold anymore. Like, I've done my job. I'm a CC bot. I'm just going to be here to help. Almost died to the Azir. Failed E. I just run. really far back. I could have just backed earlier, but that was stupid. I ran all the way back there. Like, what was I thinking? And now I'm like, okay, going against the Darius, you. So initially in this game, I thought I was going to go against Cho'Gath. So if I was going to go against Cho'Gath, I was going to try a build as Camille where I go Divine Sunderer into Bork because Cho'Gath is so tanky that I could actually utilize that Bork. And then that ward there was more to give vision of where the Kayn is for Baron. And then it got cleared, but they knew that we were there now, so now they have to pull back. My phone's turned off, but that's fine. So now I'm just like kind of hovering with the team. I'm like, okay, no need for me to hover anymore. I'm just going to go top because noticed I had TP. So I'm just going to run down. Team is just straight up murdering them. And do you see like the Darius, though he beat me in lane, he's losing in the game because I didn't feed him. I'm like, okay, we can go take Baron now because I can just tank it. Varus and Akali do plenty of damage. I start almost dying, so I pull back because I see the Akali has health, and then I'm like, all right, I'm just going to do this because you don't want to die here. You want to still have the Baron buff. So here I'm pinging for him to get red. And I'm just going to go bot side. Because Graves and Varus are top side and they can just rotate. And yeah, I play where I don't always have my camera on me. So now I'm just pushing, just trying to keep vision. So I saw that everybody was there on the map earlier. So I actually saw them, if you see my cursors, like I saw them like right down here. So I wanted to ward so we had good vision to jump in. And you're going to see here that I'm going to stand in this bush. So I'm literally just being a support player. I'm standing in this bush. I'm going to E the Kayn when he comes in. So if we slow it down here, see, I'm going to E him, stop him from trying to steal. Here I'm like, okay, I'm caught out of position like a motherfucker. But I R to get back into position. Kayn is weaker than me. So I'm like, okay, I can fight him. I'm just going to keep running after him because he has no ult, obviously, or he would have ulted me earlier. And he's dead. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, we just get the objective here. I believe the game's over in a minute. So yeah, now I'm just sitting here. By the way, I was like, this is how you get carried, guys. And I was like, thanks for carrying me. So we're going in. Being positive, though I was negative earlier. I'm like, okay, we need to pull back because they could actually kill us. We're going to take this inhibitor, and then they're going to surrender. Then we're going to go top. We're going to take some shit. Like, they're just like, okay, this is too much. Because we're really far ahead, and Camille, I just get stronger as the game goes. I'm like, okay, we're taking that, and I see we're fighting mid. We're literally killing them mid. Killed them again without even backing. I have 2,100 gold, and they surrendered, and the game's over. Boom. That's kind of how you get carried at low elo. You can, if you got to the end, you can like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.